As we head into 2006, we want to thank you for your attention, friendship, and support. I'm Mark Rauterkus, and I'm gearing up for a race for Pittsburgh City Council. We love Pittsburgh, but the political process here is something that leaves a lot to be desired. I've been a critic on many local issues. I've offered new and different perspectives. Plenty of solutions have been put forth. From time to time, if you want certain things accomplished, you have to step forward, take on the responsibility, and work to do the things that need to be done. The first thing, if elected, is to lay the shovel down.
Okay. 3, 4. Your problems, we'd react in the same way, that the only way to solve them is to drown them every day. You say if you hit the bottom, you'll be glad to turn around. Well, the bottom is the place you choose to lay the shovel down. 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 Say the only real solution is a shot in the dark, 'cause your daily evolution is no walk in the park. So you just keep on keeping on while you're above the ground. Well, the bottom is a place you choose to lay the shovel down. 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 Not beneath the bridge, behind bars or on the land, and it's your sovereign privilege to party while you can. But when you're sick and tired of sick and tired and there's no one left around, the bottom is a place you choose to lay the shovel down. 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 Sitting on that bar stool, making friends with Johnny Black, remember this old fool's rule: time to quit when he talks back. When your hole is getting deeper, let me tell you what I've found. The bottom is the place I chose to lay my shovel down. Lay the 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 shovel down. Lay that shovel down. Come on. You can do it. Just lay it down.
My friend Amy Carol Webb provides 2 great theme songs for the elect.rauterkus.com campaign. After we lay the shovel down, then we are called to think again. As a region, city, and as voters, I'm hoping we can put our brains into high gear. Let's choose to advance excellent solutions. Let's always be ready to think again. Enjoy the song. Embrace its message.
Say there's just one color blue, just one way to love, and that's the way you do. Are you trying to say we gotta just be friends with a hug and a handshake? Oh, that's the end. If that's what you think, baby, think again. Are you trying to say that this cannot be right? With one little kiss we gotta say goodnight. Are you trying to say I'm turned outside in, confused, deluded, and drowned in sin? Well, if that's what you think, baby, think again. If you think this is a phase that I will soon outgrow, if you think it's just a wild hair, then you don't know. If you think this is a dream and not the truth I'm in, if that's what you think, baby, think again. Are you trying to say that this cannot be real? Just a strange fantasy and not the way I feel. Are you trying to say this is my twisted twin, the bizarre imagination of the child within? Well, if that's what you think, baby, think again. If you think this is a phase that I will soon outgrow, if you think it's just a wild hair, then you don't know. If you think this is a dream and not the truth I'm in, if that's what you think, baby, think again. Are you trying to say there's just one paradise, just one way to get there, and let's get there nice? Well, I don't need your dogma and your creed is thin. Where your truth drops off, mine begins. If that's what you think, baby, think again. If you think this is a phase that I will soon outgrow, if you think it's just a wild hair, then you don't know. If you think this is a dream and not the truth I'm in, if that's what you think, baby, think again. If that's what you think, baby, think again. Oh, if that's what you think, baby, think again. Oh, baby.
Don't put me in a box. I'm Mark Rauterkus, a Libertarian candidate for City Council, District 3, in a special election to occur in March 2006. The song that follows is called Don't Put Me in a Box. John Smith is a singer and songwriter. Join us in hosting John Smith at a house concert at our campaign headquarters. These fundraisers are slated for Thursday, January 26, and Thursday, February 2, 2006. Details are on the website, rauterkus.com. We'll have a family concert with arrival between 5:30 and 6, and an adult set with the doors opening at 7:30 on both of those Thursday evenings. You must reserve a spot to attend these events. Hey, this message, don't put me in a box, is important to me and our public life. For Pittsburgh and our region to flourish again, we've got to be respectful of everybody. Ideas matter most, not some labels.
Well, I grew up in a big clan, small town in the heartland. Was the third of 10 kids, good Irish Catholic, yeah. Well, we went to school down at old St. Joe's. We had catechism with the nuns in the robes. They took their chalk and drew our souls, boxes full of sins on the big blackboard. Sometimes some people try so hard to put us in a box and tell us that's who we are. Well, I'm not. No, no, I'm not. I am more than what they see. I am one more mystery. Oh, please.
His arms and legs, hands or feet or whiskered face, a whole lot more than my family tree, where I'm from, or the friends I keep. Well, I went down to the bank to get me a loan. The man at the desk said to fill out the form. Your name, your age, your job, your pay, your whole life story on one small page. Sometimes some people try so hard to put us in a box, tell us that who we are. Well, I'm not. No, no, I'm not. No, no. I am more than what they see. I am one more mystery. Oh, please don't put me in a box. Well, I dreamt myself a dream last night. I dreamt the gates of heaven were open wide, and old St. Peter was holding a sign. He said there ain't no boxes allowed inside, yeah. Well, so when I got up, I got to thinking maybe old St. Peter, he wasn't kidding. Maybe it's time that I lit a match, burn my boxes, and never look back. Sometimes some of us try so hard to hold on to our boxes that tell us that's who we are. Well, I'm not. No, no, I'm not. I am more than what they see. I am one big mystery. Oh, please, please, please don't put me in a box. Yeah, don't put me in a white box. Don't put me in a black box. Don't put me in a straight box. Don't put me in some gay box. Don't put me in a rich box, poor box, young box, old box, smart box, stupid box, left box, right box, red, white, and blue box, yeah. Please don't put me in a box now.
Our black and gold nation is a nation of burgers and fries. The song that follows is called Burgers and Fries. It's from a Western Pennsylvania group, The Three of Us. It joins my campaign for public office, stressing the fun of community. Music helps in building relationships, and it displays how we play well with others. We have an extensive platform for Pittsburgh, plus a simple framework. The framework is freedom, future, fitness, and flow. I'm certain you'll agree with my honest, straightforward, open approach. Hope to see you around town or on the internet soon. Each of the 9 members of Pittsburgh City Council becomes a chairman of a specific committee. I want to be elected so I can lead the committee that addresses youth policy and city parks. I started coaching in 1976. I've published books on athletic performance with many Olympic-level authors. Our 2 sons go to public school. Few on Grant Street care about the youth. I do. We have to be fit, physically, financially, and as a community. Meg Barnhouse provides the next selection, a story called Diamonds.
It was fall baseball, mid-season. My breath came out in clouds. Wrapped in the plaid wool blanket my mother bought 25 years ago for a camping trip, I was starting to shiver. My canvas chair wasn't doing much to keep out the cold. I had a thermos of coffee, though. The sky was green, fading up to deep black, and pierced with stars. My 10-year-old was up to bat, and I was completely happy. The ump grunted as he bent over to brush the dust off home plate. He was calling strikes when I thought the ball was low, but he did it even-handedly with both teams, so it was all right. The boys in the outfield shifted from foot to foot, crouched over, ready to catch the big one. The batter, my son, tapped home plate twice with his bat, thinking about being a hero. Standing next to me, the pitcher's dad called out, "Throw hard! Hit the target! Watch the runners!" Parents were huddled on the metal bleachers. Some dads stood with their hands jammed in their pockets, talking to each other, keeping their eyes on the field. Somebody's little brother in a bright yellow jacket strode past me 4 or 5 times, eating popcorn, looking purposeful, taking care of whatever business keeps 5-year-olds going. Every so often, the parents on one set of bleachers would cheer. These days, I don't cheer too much. My son gets embarrassed because I always cheer for the wrong things. Even after 3 years, I don't know much about the game. I married a man who watched televised sports in front of me for 17 years. To be fair, I knew this about him when I married him. I just didn't realize it would bother me so much. With my resentment grew a resistance to sports. When I try to watch my son's games now, it's as if something blocks my vision and my brain, so I have trouble even seeing what's going on, much less understanding it. The resistance is fading gradually, but still I yell, "Way to watch!" and then I find out the poor kid has just struck out. Or I stand up and yell, "Yay!" when our kid slides into home, but the pop fly has been caught and his effort was for nothing. There have been times when I even embarrassed myself. This season I keep quiet, or I just cheer when the other parents do. We were playing an all-star team from another town, so there was slim hope of winning. One of their players was a girl with a blonde ponytail swinging out of the back of her batting helmet. She made the first run of the game for her team with a confident bunt and good steals. She ran fast and hard. I cheered for her softly under my breath, since she was the only baseball girl I'd seen in 3 years. The game was running late. The other fields had cleared off, and the other parents had gathered their things and gone home. Night deepened. I was pacing to keep warm. Under the lights, the coach was calling out to our batter, "You can do it! You're the man! You're the man! Bring it in! Watch it all the way in!" When the kid struck out, he patted the boy on the back and told him, "Good try." Watching the big man bending down over the boy, offering affection and encouragement, I got the sense that this was a diamond at the heart of the universe. The surrounding sky was vast and cold. The world out there is enormous. People are hating and fighting each other in the Middle East, in the Balkans, in Sierra Leone, in the trailer park out on Highway 9, and in a 3-story house in the richest neighborhood in town. Under these lights, in a small town in South Carolina, something was going right. I might be starting to understand baseball after all. Robert Louis Stevenson said, "It's the history of our kindnesses that alone makes this world tolerable. If it were not for that, for the effect of kind words, kind looks, kind letters, I should be inclined to think our life a practical jest in the worst possible spirit."
This CD plays 2 ways. Obviously, it plays on an audio device like a car stereo and boombox. Furthermore, you can play the CD in your computer. There, on the computer screen, you'll be able to see a couple letters and a lot of photos. Plus, I've included an installer for an open source software program from openoffice.org. Please pass the CD along to your neighbors, friends, and co-workers. Additional copies of the CD, while supplies last, can be obtained in bulk. Mindy sings in the next song. If we are to have peace, it's up to me and you. Efforts for peace are within my campaign for public office. I, too, worry about the babies. Free trade and free travel help in building friendships among law-abiding neighbors, locally and globally. The song One World is written, performed, and sung by Mindy Simmons. Mindy just released a CD with powerful music and messages called Live from Pittsburgh.
The way I feel, well, it makes me scared when I think about what's going on over there. I find myself thinking of the babies. See, they don't know that the whole world is going crazy. Yes, they don't know of their father's anger, but they'll soon be witness to their mother's sorrow, and they'll grow up in the same oppression, and we'll find their lives reflect their brother's aggression. One world, when will we see? Now I can say each and every day I'm learning more and more about the need to pray. I find myself thinking of the families as their whole world crumbled with the steel and concrete. Yes, they will know what can come of anger, and we all are witness to their pain and sorrow. But we must grow, and we must be strong, and we've got to find a way to right this wrong. One world, when will we see? If we will have our peace, we must accept diversity, and we must agree to be able to disagree without the bombs, without the fear, without suppression of idea, without the greed, without the need to snuff out the tallest or victimize the smallest. We must foresee one world in unity, one world, one world. Now if I could reach into the hearts of those who hate me and whose views are worlds apart, well, I try to show my own philosophy to be one in which each point of view is free to be, and they would know of my strong conviction that each human life has every right to freedom, and that I'll go to every land, and no matter what it takes, this world will be that vision. One world, what can we do? If we will have our peace, it's up to me and you, and we must agree to be able to disagree without the bombs, without the fear, without suppression of idea, without the greed, without the need to snuff out the tallest or victimize the smallest. We must foresee one world in unity, one world, same earth, same earth, same sky, same sky, same mountain ranges, same water supply, same star, same star, same moon, same moon, same universe.
close the music and message part of this CD with a poem about democracy and fiddling from Ken Waldem. Plus, we'll have another voter song from Amy Carroll Webb.
Suffering democracy. Instead of a gun or knife or pill or drink, or punching the wall, the dog, screaming at kids, or holding too many pains too deep, brutal parents, cruel lovers, bad bosses, debts, illnesses, dying friends, extinct creatures, absent God, near ruined planet. First, grip a pen and write. Then, pick a place and plant. Then, be patient and let grow. Then, enter a small booth, pull around the blue curtain, kiss that ballot, and vote.
Be careful punching ballots if you can't find the hole, or you could see your civil rights jerked out of your control. You could find your Chad left dangling in some partisan unknown. So be careful punching ballots if you can't find the hole. One person, one vote, that's the standard we have set. Then all the candidates go to it to grab all that they can get. They spend obscene amounts of money trying to prove that they're the best. So when we go to cast our vote, we shouldn't have to guess. Be careful punching ballots if you can't find the hole, or your pursuit of life and liberty could disappear through some loophole. If you're black or gay or Jewish, keep your heads up at the polls, and be careful punching ballots if you can't find the hole. We tend to do things kinda different way down here in Florida. We're such a noble mix of cultures, crackers, Yanks, and old Cuba. We love sugar cane and citrus, banjo songs and contra dances. But when we're choosing presidents, we shouldn't have to take our chances. In 1845 we said, let us alone. If you don't like how we do things, go back home. But shame on us, our heads were turned when someone stuck their sneaky hand in and fooled some hapless Democrats into voting for Buchanan. Be careful punching ballots if you can't find the hole. You could wake up in litigation to demand one honest vote. Republican or Democrat, trust the system, we are told. Oh, be careful punching ballots if you can't find the hole. The fate of our great nation could rest all in your control. So be careful punching ballots if you can't find the hole.
Thanks for your attention. Perhaps next year's family Christmas letter will recount some experiences and insight from serving as city councilman in Pittsburgh. Stay tuned. You might want to attend the swearing-in ceremony. Then again, there's always next year's 4th of July party. You're invited.